"So could I please get a ride just a few miles down the road? My legs can't make it." The young driver in the pickup truck rolled down his window at the gas station lot near Fort Hood, Texas, and laughed outright. "A ride, old man, this ain't a taxi. If you're that broke, walk it off or call the VA." A couple of other drivers pumping gas nearby chuckled too, one shouting, "Yeah, maybe hitch a ride on a prayer, see if that gets you home." More laughter echoed across the lot, sharp and dismissive, aimed at an elderly veteran whose quiet dignity stood in stark contrast. But none of them knew that minutes later, a miracle would unfold right there in the open, silencing every mocking voice. This happened on a hot afternoon near the base. The veteran, Clarence Clay Thompson, 82 years old, wore a faded army cap from the Korean War era and a worn olive-green jacket with service ribbons pinned carefully despite the years. His hands trembled slightly on his wooden cane after a long walk from the VA clinic, his legs weak from old shrapnel wounds, but his voice remained steady. "I'm not asking for much," he said softly, "just a short lift. This is all I have left in me today." The driver smirked. "Sorry, Pops. Can't help, move along." The snickers grew louder. Clay didn't argue. He lowered his head for a moment, then lifted his eyes skyward and whispered clearly enough for those nearby to hear, "Lord, if every ride on earth is refused, you always provide the one that matters." Laughter spiked again. "He's praying for a car now." "Hilarious." Then a calm voice cut through the noise. "Sir, get in." A middle-aged woman in a clean SUV had pulled up quietly beside them after overhearing from her pump. Her name was Elena Ramirez, daughter of a Gulf War vet, and she recognized the cap and ribbons immediately. Her face softened with respect. "Please let me take you where you need to go." The mockers froze. Clay looked surprised, eyes widening. "Ma'am, I can't pay." Elena smiled warmly. "You already paid more than enough with your service. Hop in." Clay slowly climbed into the passenger seat with her help, cane across his lap, gratitude in his eyes. As they pulled away, the laughter died completely. The drivers who had refused him now stood silent, faces flushed with shame. Elena drove him the few miles to his small apartment, chatting gently about his service days. When they arrived, she helped him out and carried his small bag to the door. Clay turned to her, voice breaking. "Why help a stranger like me?" She replied softly, "Because my dad came home from war broken too. Someone gave him a ride once when no one else would. Today was my turn to pass it on." That simple act of kindness changed the day for Clay and quietly humbled everyone who witnessed it. Sometimes God doesn't send thunder or fanfare. He sends an ordinary car, driven by an ordinary heart, to remind us that mercy still moves among us. If this story touched you and reminded you to show kindness to our veterans, comment faith below to honor those who served. God bless our troops.